Good morning. I'm Sonia Ward from Harmony Success Solutions. Today's Friday, March 23rd, and I just finished looking at the news with the results from Whitney Houston's Toxicology report. It has been revealed that Whitney Houston did have street drugs in her system, otherwise known as cocaine, along with some prescription drugs. Now, I know that 9 out of 10 people are probably having an aha moment and saying, "I told you so." Some are saying, "I'm not shocked, I'm not surprised." Some are saying, this is why things are the way that they are. But let us be mindful and remember that until you walk a mile in the next woman's or a mile in the next man's shoes, you can never surmise what life is like for them, how difficult it may be, what pressures they endure, how they become public targets, how they're not giving any privacy. Now, I'm not making an excuse for her actions or behaviors. I would never do that. We are all very accountable for the decisions that we make, for the activities that we partake in, and for the things that we say and do overall. However, at this point, I just want to remind you that she's no longer with us, that her legacy is, and that I would hope that she will be allowed at some point to rest in peace. The facts are the facts. The results are what they are. We are all saddened by the loss of the very talented and beautiful Whitney Houston. Whitney, may heaven smile upon you. We are all human. And let us all remember that. Let us not cast the first stone. Let us all remember and recognize that all men sin and fall short of the glory of God. What's most important is your life, the way you live it and lead it from your heart. Man looks on the outer appearance, however, God looks on the heart. So we all remember Nippy as a jovial, beautiful, fun, and loving woman of God. Again, we must be reminded of the scripture that tells us while we want to do good, there's always that constant battle between our flesh and our spirit, making it difficult for us to stay the course, to walk the straight and narrow. Again, no excuses, but to all, let us give her her just due, her respect, her honor, and her dignity. Again, she's human, no different than you and I. Let us remember her for her great works, and let us not magnify the errors in her ways. For we as a people do that oh too frequently. We often look at a beautiful thing, and we're so gifted at honing in on the flaw. I could see a beautiful shirt and immediately see a tiny stain. I could gaze upon green pastures and see a crumbled piece of paper on top of it. And that is the nature of man. It is said that we have 50,000 self-talks that are never released from our mouth each and every day. And of them, 40,000 pose negative questions, thoughts, considerations. And so, while naturally that happens, we are also given the opportunity to pray, practice, and prepare. We're given the opportunity to pray away those negative thoughts, to prepare our mind to become more positive, and to practice every day thinking upon those things that are good, wonderful, beautiful, productive, prosperous. Let us continue to do that. Let's think upon the things that are good, wonderful, productive, prosperous. Whitney Houston, rest in peace. You are now an angel in the arms of God. We thank you for all of your contributions. We are sorrowful for the pain and the hurt that you went through during your lifetime. I speak to all others who are out there struggling with stress, struggling with anxieties, struggling with depression, struggling with addiction. You are not alone. And you must remember that late in the midnight hour, it will take God to turn it around. It is not something that you can do in and of yourself. Addiction is a strong spirit. It is an indeed illness, no different than heart disease, no different than diabetes or high blood pressure. It is an illness from which many, all who fall victim to it, need deliverance, need to be healed, need to be restored. Some are restored from high blood pressure, some are not. Some from heart disease, some not. Some from diabetes, some not. Some from addiction, some not. Let us go forward with a heart of concern rather than the aha attitude. Love you all. Thanks for listening. I am Sonia Ward from Harmony Success Solutions, giving you news you can use. Please sub my channel. Visit me at www.harmonysuccess.com. Like it if you do, and share it with your friends. God bless you all. And remember to pray for yourself and others. Take care.